Up ahead on H-Town High School Sports, it's great game action in the district football races. We'll have the fantastic finishes on a sensational Week 3 of the season. It's been quite the season for this College Park quarterback. We'll have a special report. Plus, our Coach of the Week is the top Tiger at Travis High. So do your jumping jacks and get set to celebrate. Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports starts now.
The excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights,
One-handed catch,
inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports, as we kick things off with a tremendous District 15 6A opener between the Klein-Collins Tigers and the Tomball Cougars. Both teams entering district play with impressive, undefeated 2-0 records to start the season. Klein-Collins Tigers all set to go, and out of the smoke, there's the Tomball Cougars. First quarter for Klein-Collins. Braden Scoggin will keep and score 7-3 Tigers. In the second quarter, Collins again. Tice Hudson on the carry, up the gut, 10-yard touchdown, 14-3 Tigers. In the second quarter, here comes Tomball. Jackson Falden scrambles, and then a jump pass to Ian Thomas. Thomas down the sidelines to the 25-yard line. Same drive, Thomas with the 4-yard touchdown. It's 14-10. Tigers strike back. Tice on the carry. Breaks a tackle at the 10. 30-yard touchdown, 21-10, Tigers on top. Cougars answer. Falden to throw. Finds Miles Roy down the sidelines, and then Roy outraces everyone. 50-yard touchdown. They got a 2-point conversion, 21-18 at half. In the third quarter, here comes Klein-Collins. Braden Scoggin to throw. He floats it nicely to Adrian Jenkins. 30-yard touchdown, 28-18. Back comes Tomball. Ian Thomas on the give, and he breaks it. 25-yard touchdown, 28-25. Final play of the third quarter. It's Braden Scoggin again. He scrambles, and then a great move there, and takes off. 25-yard touchdown, 35-25, Tigers after 3. 8 minutes remaining. Cougars drive it down. Ian Thomas scores. It's 35-32. Then Tomball back with the ball. 2:40 to play in the game. Jackson Falden keeps around the right side. Huge opening. He's looking for the go-ahead touchdown, but not quite. Brought down at the 8. The drive would stall. They settle for a game-time field goal try. 45 seconds to play. Here comes the snap, but Caden Lackey blocks it for Collins. The Tigers fall on it, and Klein-Collins hangs on for a wild victory. 35-34. What a game. Tigers take it. Strike up the bagpipes. The Woodlands Highlanders taking on Grand Oaks district opener. Early on for the Woodlands, Cody Jordan on the handoff, right side, and then blazes 50 yards for the touchdown. 7-0, the Woodlands on top. Grand Oaks comes right back. Quarterback Grant Smith to throw. He goes deep to the end zone, and Darnell Jackson has it for the touchdown. Game tied at 7. It was all the Woodlands after that. Quarterback Jack Dalton to throw. He scrambles, and then he scores the touchdown. Takes a hit right there, 14-7. But the hit of the night, Jabbark Sullivan for the Woodlands comes in with the shot on Keelan Goss. Helmet flies off. Keelan was okay. For the Highlanders, Dalton to pass. Finds Colton Waddell wide open. 50-yard touchdown, 31-7 at half. In the third, Grand Oaks on the move. Pearson Lackey scrambles and finds Keelan Goss. Touchdown, 31-14. But the Highlanders come right back. Cody Jordan on the give. He's fast, and he's gone. The Woodlands wins big, 45-14 the final. A sensational non-district matchup on Thursday night featured two of Greater Houston's top Class 6A teams, with the Ridge Point Panthers now ranked 7th in the state, taking on a Bridgeland Bears team that itself ranked among the state's top 20 football programs. Ridge Point Panthers looking to go 3-0 on the season, so was Bridgeland. First quarter, Panthers quarterback Brody Bartee goes deep, and Bailey George with the sensational one-handed catch. By George, this is nice. Watch it again from ground level. Bailey George, that is pretty. Same drive now. Bartee will scramble, then spins, rolls left, fires, and DJ Darling has a touchdown. 7-0 Panthers. Second quarter, Panthers on the move. Give to Aiden Akins, who somersaults for the touchdown. 17-0. Late in the half now, Bears. It's Cash Schwab on the handoff up the middle. Nice move. Cash Schwab, stiff arms, down the sidelines, all the way to the 25-yard line. Final play of the half, Grayson Geisler, 33-yard field goal, 17-3 at half. Same score. Fourth quarter now. Bartee will scramble, dumps it to Darling, and then he races past everyone. A 20-yard touchdown, 24-3 Panthers. 2 minutes to play. Icing on the cake. Roman Seymour in at quarterback. Nice pass to John Rangel. 30-yard touchdown. Impressive win for Ridge Point. 31-3 the final. Fans from Cy-Fair fired up. They're Bobcats facing Dickinson. Both teams 2-0 early on for Cy-Fair. Sean Riegler to Henry Brooks. Nice grab, touchdown, 7-0. Bobcats again. Here's Riegler. He goes long. Noah Williams wide open. 45-yard touchdown, 14-0. Here comes Dickinson now. Lorenzo Aguirre to throw, and this is pretty. To Caleb Peterson on the money. 41-yard score, 14-7. Bobcats now. Riegler fires to Kevin Ferrygood, and this is very good. Stays on his feet, and this a 31-yard touchdown, and 21-14 deep in the heart of Texas at half. Third quarter now. Riegler, short pass, picked off. Marcellus Hunter, you're not going to hunt him down. 58-yard touchdown return. That tied the game at 21. Then, for the Gators, it's Malachi Gamble on the give. Finds an opening left side. Down the left sidelines he goes. And Gamble all the way to the 17-yard line. Then, Gamble takes the direct snap. Touchdown. Dickinson added one more score. Gators win 35-21. They go to 3-0 on the season. It was Greater Houston versus Austin in a marquee matchup of statewide powerhouses Friday evening, with state number 6 ranked Atascocita facing defending 6A Division I state finalist Austin Westlake.
And here come your Eagles.
Atascocita onto the field without this guy, star quarterback Carday Mack on the sidelines in street clothes. But the Eagles did have this guy, C.J. Toney, in the first quarter. Toney breaks out of there. Left side, goes 70 yards for the touchdown. 7-0 Atascocita. For Austin Westlake now, Reese Weiss to the end zone. Chase Broadhead makes the grab. 22 yards, game tied at 7. Eagles now, Isaiah Rashid in at quarterback to the end zone. And Brian Manuel has it. 35-yard score. Now 20 seconds to play in the half. Here's Rashid. Final minute of the half. Here come the Eagles. Rashid to pass. He scrambles out of there. And then 23 yards for the touchdown. Tied at 21 and a half. Early fourth quarter. Game now tied at 28. Here's Reese Weiss who goes in for the touchdown. Eagles put up a great battle without Carday Mack. but Westlake wins 35-28. Up ahead, more football highlights, including Magnolia versus Klein Oak. Also, we're off to College Park for a sensational start to the season for this Cavaliers quarterback. We'll have a special report. And we'll head to Travis to meet our Coach of the Week. You're watching Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports.
Yes!
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom. First down. Let's go.
Rosen's on top! Touchdown, Texas!
Any gate can be a tailgate.
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy S-H-I...
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed as we resume our coverage from week 3 of the football season. That's the Magnolia Bulldogs facing Klein Oak, District 15 6A opener. Bulldogs chase Lowry to Carson Smith, who goes in for the 20-yard touchdown, 7-0, Magnolia. Bulldogs back with the ball. Lowry will throw, but this time it is picked off nicely by Jackson Heflin. So Klein Oak with the ball. Chad Johnson goes long. Antonio Doral has it. Touchdown. That's pretty. 7-all after 1 in the second quarter. Bulldogs. Lowry drops it off to Cash Farrell. And Cash down the sidelines. Touchdown. 25 yards. 17-7. Bulldogs at half. In the third. Klein Oak now. Johnson, short pass to Antonio Doral. He gets around the right side. Down the sidelines he goes. 60 yards for the touchdown. It's 20-13. Late in the third now. Bulldogs on the move, but this time Lowry's pass is going to be intercepted by Calvin Molligraph. Nice play. Late in the game though, still 20-13. Magnolia, third down. Lowry with a big scramble here. Right side, gets the first down to seal it. And Magnolia wins the district opener. 2013 the final. Last week here on the show, we highlighted a high-scoring victory for the College Park Cavaliers. And there's been no shortage of scoring so far this season under the direction of junior quarterback Camden Hughes. Hughes has emerged as one of the region's up-and-coming quarterbacks in Class 6A football. When College Park's Camden Hughes connected with Julian Camardi on this 60-yard first-quarter touchdown against Klein Kane, the stage was set for a simply spectacular night for the Cavaliers junior, who accounted for 7 touchdowns and 534 yards of offense in the 58-21 victory.
And I knew we had a bunch of weapons on offense, and we preached to our O-line basically the whole week. We're going to go as far as y'all take us, and I think they did a great job protecting me, giving me a pocket, able to throw it. I just praise those guys. Plenty of praise to go around.
Cromartie had 9 receptions for a lofty 239 yards and 2 touchdowns in the game, while fellow receiver Jordan Stiles had 7 catches for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns.
We talked about the weapons that we've got on the outside with Brian and Jordan and Julian and Tate. We've got a great running back, almost 3-headed monster back there that can all catch the ball out of the backfield, and we're going to sling it around. One of the things that it goes back to is Cam's got to be our trigger man. He's got to put the ball in the right spots, got to make the right decisions with the football.
We got smart, we got tall, we got quick, we got everything out there. But you try to cover one guy, someone else is going to be open. Got a bunch of weapons, and those guys can make plays.
As just a 15-year-old sophomore last season, Camden set a school record with 2,555 passing yards to go with 32 touchdowns. He was voted a team captain even before the start of his junior season.
He got so much stronger and faster throughout the offseason. He runs track, he lifts weights hard. So coming into this offseason, as we were going into the season to start doing our voting for captains, to see him get voted as a captain as a junior was pretty big.
I'm just a junior. Last year I filled the spot, so I had to build the trust with all the guys, and I've grew a lot closer this past year, and I think they can trust me a lot more this year, especially whenever we're putting up stats like that.
This season, Camden has accounted for 14 touchdowns in just 2 games, 11 passing, and another 3 on the ground.
He's a very smart player. I think he's also very confident. I think if you have a quarterback that basically goes out there thinking every time he can go score, you got a good chance to do that, right? And with the way he can move the ball with his feet as well as his arm, he's kind of a 5-tool player in that sense, right?
Loads of great tools for College Park junior quarterback Camden Hughes. Still ahead, the top Tiger at Travis is our Academy Sports and Outdoors Coach of the Week. We'll have the story. And later, it's sheer greatness with our electrifying Plays of the Week.
When you run a business, you face opportunities and encounter challenges. Some can be quite daunting. That's why it's important to have a dependable partner that can quickly provide smart, tailored solutions to help meet any need that arises. To keep your business headed in the right direction. Stellar Bank, helping our neighbors thrive.
You'd be better off using a push broom with the energy prices these days.
Always switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan. Just shift when you blast your AC, use your laundry, or even this leaf blower. When electricity's super cheap, pile up the savings.
No shift.
Yes, shift. Rhythm has the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Up to 20 hours a day, man.
I think I might shift myself.
Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. One of the big upsets from last week's play had the Travis Tigers' big win over a Jordan Warriors team ranked among the state's top 25 teams. A great win for a team under the direction of longtime head coach Trey Sissom. Coach Sissom is our Academy Sports and Outdoors Coach of the Week. Coach, great win over a state top 25 team. How special was that victory over Jordan?
Beating somebody at the quality of Jordan and playing as well as we did, coming off a win against May Creek in week 1, it's just great for our kids. It shows the effort that we put into the week in preparation, and obviously going back to the summertime and spring. The kids have done an unbelievable amount of work, and it's just good to get the victory.
And then you seal the deal with an interception for a touchdown in the final minutes of the game. What about that play?
Our defensive staff prepared our kids very well, and Davis Kenney, one of our better players, picks the ball off and goes about 80 yards for the game-sealing touchdown. And like I say, it's great to see a good player like him make a play for you to get the win.
You guys are off to a terrific start. I know you're excited about this team. What makes them so special in your mind?
I think the biggest thing is just the fact that they're competitive. They support each other. They're always trying to pick each other up, whether it's a good play or a bad play.
You don't need the first one.
Okay, we'll see.
Coach, this is now your 11th season here at Travis. That's a lot these days. Tell me what this school means to you.
It starts with the administration we have, whether it's our Fort Bend ISD administration with Coach Scott, Coach Mize, Coach Rideout, and some of the others there, right down to my principal, Miss LeBurge, and then obviously our parents and our kids. Kind of a deal where, like I say, having great kids and guys that'll come out and give you everything they got, that makes it fun. Travis is just a special place.
Yes!
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom.
Wait.
First down. Let's go.
Rosen's on top! Touchdown, Texas!
Any gate can be a tailgate.
When you run a business, it's not always easy to get where you want to go. That's why it's good to have a dependable partner nearby. one that understands the local environment and is always ready and available to help. So your business can take off. Stellar Bank, helping our neighbors thrive.
Welcome back to the show, everyone, where the rhythm is about to get you with our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. For the Ridge Point Panthers against Bridgeland, Brody Barty goes deep, and Bailey George, sensational one-handed catch. Same game. Here's Barty with the 360 spin there, and then fires to DJ Darling for the touchdown and the win over the Bears. Klein Oak versus Magnolia. Chad Johnson for Klein Oak, over to Antonio Doral, gets around the right side, and look at him blaze all the way for the touchdown, but Magnolia wins the game. Tomball Cougars against Klein Collins. Jackson Falden back to throw, finds Miles Roy, who makes the grab, and then outraces everyone, 60 yards for the touchdown. 40 seconds to go in the game. Tomball, game-tying field goal try, but Caden Lackey dives and blocks it for Klein Collins. Tigers fall on it and win a wild one over Tomball. For the Woodlands Highlanders, big night for Cody Jordan. He had several long runs, including this one. He blazes 50 yards for the score in the win over Grand Oaks. Dickinson versus Cy-Fair. Dickinson quarterback Lorenzo Aguirre back to throw, goes long, and this is pretty. Caleb Peterson, touchdown against the Bobcats. Same game, Cy-Fair's Sean Riegler to Kevin Ferrygood, and this is very good. Maintains his balance and gets the touchdown, but Dickinson wins the game. Atascocita versus Westlake. Pretty play here by backup quarterback Isaiah Rashid. Finds Brian Manuel for the score, but Westlake gets the win. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. Right now, let's recap our top game of the show. A wild one between Tomball and Klein Collins. First quarter for Klein Collins. Braden Scoggin will keep and score 7-3 Tigers. In the second quarter, Collins again. Tice Hudson on the carry, up the gut, 10-yard touchdown, 14-3 Tigers. In the second quarter, here comes Tomball. Jackson Falden scrambles, and then a jump pass to Ian Thomas. Thomas down the sidelines to the 25-yard line. Same drive, Thomas with the 4-yard touchdown. It's 14-10. Tigers strike back. Tice on the carry. Breaks a tackle at the 10. 30-yard touchdown, 21-10, Tigers on top. Cougars answer. Falden to throw. Finds Miles Roy down the sidelines, and then Roy outraces everyone. 50-yard touchdown. They got a 2-point conversion, 21-18 at half. In the third quarter, here comes Klein Collins. Braden Scoggin to throw. He floats it nicely to Adrian Jenkins. 30-yard touchdown, 28-18. Back comes Tomball. Ian Thomas on the give, and he breaks it. 25-yard touchdown, 28-25. Final play of the third quarter. It's Braden Scoggin again. He scrambles, and then a great move there and takes off. 25-yard touchdown, 35-25, Tigers after 3. Then Tomball back with the ball. 2:40 to play in the game. Jackson Falden keeps around the right side. Huge opening. He's looking for the go-ahead touchdown, but not quite. Brought down at the 8. The drive would stall. They settle for a game-tying field goal try. 45 seconds to play. Here comes the snap, but Caden Lackey blocks it for Collins. The Tigers fall on it, and Klein Collins hangs on for a wild victory. 35-34. What a game. Tigers take it. All right, electrifying as always. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Todd Freed. We'll see you next time on Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports.
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy S-H-I...
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom.
Wait.
First down. Let's go.
Throws in zone, Todd. Touchdown, Texas.
Any gate can be a tailgate.